That was Molly Lang reporting, and among the runners, 50 registered from Wisconsin.
Fox 6's Henry Rossoff spent the day catching up with several of the runners from the greater Milwaukee area. He joins us in the newsroom to continue their reaction from Boston tonight. Henry?
And two of the people we spoke with were within feet of the finish line when the bombs exploded. Others were safe in their hotels, wondering what was going on. 30 seconds before the first bomb blew up, the chairman of the Marquette Math Department
ended up crossing the finish line, and I heard an explosion.
And Sarah Petrick of Bayview.
I had crossed the finish line about 2 minutes before it happened.
Both say they were fortunate not to be in the blast.
It was one of the loudest things I've ever heard.
I had a rough race. I had an injury that flared back up, and so I was struggling through the race. So knowing that, an extra step or something, the injury acting up even more could have changed that situation makes it ring home a little bit more.
Local orthopedist Michael Gordon had already finished the race well before the scene unfolded.
We had just met up with friends and family and heard a lot of explosions. And I didn't know much of what was going on until we got back to the hotel and the word was starting to come out that there were some explosions. Initially thought to be a transformer, and then it sounds like it's much more ominous.
The brother of Fox 6 investigator Brian Polson also ran the race. He was back at his hotel.
So we were not there, but it's a little bit surreal around here, as you can imagine. Sirens everywhere, and a lot of people freaked out and crying.
Upset for some time was Milwaukee City engineer Jeff Polinsky. Polinsky's in Boston supporting his wife who ran the marathon. According to his mother, the engineer and his wife couldn't find each other for 10 terrifying minutes after the blast. Fortunately, neither were hurt.
It was horrible. It was horrible for him. It was horrible for us as a family. And of course, we're all wondering what's going on with our world today.
So far, we have not identified anyone killed or injured from Wisconsin, but this, of course, a very fluid situation, so that unfortunately could change. Live in the newsroom, Henry Rossoff, Fox 6 News.
Well, Boston has